What's Cooking program, weekend edition. This is the place you find information on food, wine, travel, entertainment, and we have some great food for you here. Robert Simon's in here, renowned chef in Napa Valley and in Southern California, has great wine dinners and more. Robert Simon, Chef Robert Simon, how the heck are you?
What's up, Michael?
It's good to have you on the show today, Robert. Tell us about your restaurants first and foremost. Give the audience a thumbnail sketch of each location.
Nice to hear your voice, my friend.
It's
we
good to
have
hear
the
you, buddy.
restaurant up in St. Helena called AKA Bistro.
You almost forgot, didn't you?
Well, I'm laughing because I remember the last time that you guys were there. We had a great time with you guys in the restaurant last time you were up there. AKA Bistro, right on Highway 29, right in the heart of St. Helena. We also have had Bistro 45 here in Pasadena for the last 20 years, and are now gluttons for punishment and thinking about opening yet another restaurant here in Pasadena, and you'll be among the first to know when that thing happens.
Oh, we're coming for a broadcast. Bistro 45, for those of you in the heart of Rose Parade country in Pasadena, California, those of you around the country, if you come to Southern California, it's a must-stop. It's a great restaurant. It's a tradition in Pasadena. And then this AKA Bistro up in Napa is just delightful because it's, it's open. The chef will come out to the table and talk to you. You can ask the chef to order. Paul, it's been a favorite of yours, hasn't it, whenever we go up to St. Helena?
You certainly do. You got a little something for everyone. And, Robert, you actually brought me out a nice hamburger that was comparable to, I think, the best hamburger I've probably had anywhere.
You rock, Paul. Nice to hear your voice again, too. That was absolutely our pleasure. We just recently at AKA won a burger contest. All the
not a big surprise.
Not
a big surprise at all.
There were 9 restaurants entered, and we came out on top.
Wow, so tell us about this, 9 restaurants involved, and no one knew where the hamburgers were from. The judges came in, tasted, and you won for best burger.
Right. It's called now on the menu the St. Helena Wine Center Burger. There's a very old and well-established wine shop across the street. It's probably been there for 35 years, called St. Helena Wine Center, and their SOM there put on this tasting, like you said, blind, with 8 judges, judging all these burgers that came in like at 8-minute intervals, and they were all cut. There were 2 burgers cut into 4 pieces each, so there were 8 judges total, plus 1 overseeing everything. And everything was done blind, and we came out as number 1.
Wow. I'm doing the burger then. Paul raved about it, and you're in burger, that is burger heaven up in Napa, St. Helena. You got Taylor's Refresher for a drive-thru. You got mustard. So that is the powerful talk that AKA Bistro, the best burger in wine country, ladies and gentlemen, the latest taste test. Now tell me about this wine dinner you got coming up in Pasadena at Bistro 45. You got Trefethen wines coming in there. What's this all about?
Well, being that we were there in wine country, we've become even closer with our relationships that we've had over the last 30 years. So Janet and John Trefethen have come in the restaurant quite a bit, and we pour their Chardonnay by the glass. So Janet said, listen, I'm going to be down in Southern California somewhere towards the end of June. Why don't we get together and do a dinner? I've never done one at Bistro 45, and Bistro 45 has done over 250 wine dinners at that restaurant, and also previously at the restaurant called Café Jacques before. So this is quite a surprise to me. She's never been there before. So she'll be there 6:30 on Monday, pouring Riesling, Chardonnay, Merlot, Cabernet, and then a library Cabernet from 2002. We've got about 65 people coming, which is the perfect size crowd. And God, we'd love to see both of you guys there if you guys can get away. We absolutely love to have you over there. We're serving Maryland softshell crab, Alaskan halibut. We're doing a New York strip. We're doing some veal short ribs.
Wow.
And we're doing first of the season stone fruit clafouti, which is this wonderful, almost like a caramelized tart of apricot and peach, with a little bit of cream in there.
Man, stone
it's
fruit.
Just a great combination of flavors with all these wines.
And who will be there from Trefethen?
Janet herself will be there from Trefethen, talking about each wine as we go through. She is just a dynamo. She's been a dynamo ever since I know her. She was one of the most beautiful and most, I would say, highly sought, eligible bachelorettes in California when John met her and married her, and she still looks every bit as beautiful as she did before.
Now, when is this going to be? Give us the dates again, because it's coming up here this week, right?
It's actually this coming Monday, Michael, at 6:30 p.m. I hope you and Paul can come. 6:30 p.m. It's only $85 a person. We put out a great spread of 5 courses, and we take our time with great glassware. The service, it pays a lot of attention to the interaction between the food and the wine. So the food gets a chance to play against the wine, and Jana gets a chance to talk about the wines. She'll go table to table and actually be able to be there to answer people's questions one-on-one.
I mean, you get to meet one of the Hall of Famers of the wine industry. I always joke, but I'm serious about this, that in Napa they should have a walk of fame with some of the great winemakers. The Trefethen family is one of the pioneers there. Robert Simon, you're one of the pioneer chefs, not only there but in Pasadena. And so to put this together, how do you prepare as a chef? Do you taste the wines first and then say, here's the menu items for those that have never been to a wine dinner? I mean, it's really the marriage of the chef and the wines together to make a great meal.
You're right on it, Michael. They've got to drop things off to us early, but no matter what winery we're working on, we usually get the wine shipped or dropped to us a month in advance, especially this time of year. There's so much great product out there right now. For example, the Maryland softshell crab, that's going to be served with the Riesling.
Wow.
We're going to make sure that the Riesling profile, which does not have a lot of residual sugar, is very bright, is very light, goes with a light presentation of softshell crab. It's not too spicy, that would still play off the flavors of the sweetness of the Riesling.
Dry Riesling will be great with those crabs. Give us your website there at the restaurant so people can check out both Bistro 45 in Pasadena and AKA Bistro in St. Helena.
By the way, you should look too. They've just been redone. They're awesome. It's akabistro.com and bistro45.com.
Chef Robert Simon, we'll see you on Monday. We're coming. We got to see this, the Trefethen family and the Simon family together in a wine dinner. That's great. akabistro.com, bistro45.com. Chef Robert Simon, thanks for being with us. Are you